everyone, and welcome back. Today's reading, we are getting a message you need to hear right now. So it's just going to be a quick little message, just whatever wants to come through. I'm going to keep it pretty open. For those of you that have followed my channel, you know that I have not uploaded in quite a long time. I've had a lot of changes going on in my life, but things are starting to settle down for me a bit, and I really missed doing these readings, so I'm happy to be back, and hopefully I will be uploading a little more regularly. But anyway, yeah, so just to get back into the swing of things, I'm doing a really short reading today. But anyway, enough of that. Today we have 3 groups to choose from. This is 1, 2, and 3. So you guys know the drill. Pause the video if you need to. Take as much time as you need to decide which group you feel most drawn to. When you're ready, please go ahead and click on the corresponding timestamp in the description box below this video, and I will see you in just a second in your reading. Hi, Group 1, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Wild Unknown Tarot deck today. So let's go ahead and get started and see what message you need to hear right now. So firstly, let's see your rune here. Okay, so you guys got Hagalaz. Okay, so this is it's kind of a malefic rune, to be honest with you guys. It's let me tune into the energy. Okay, so this rune is usually linked to chaos of some sort, destruction and chaos, but what I'm hearing is noisy. I don't know if you guys are dealing with a lot of noise, you're in a noisy environment or something, but it's almost like that feeling where you're just struggling to concentrate on something, but there's just too many distractions, there's too much noise, and it's frustrating. That's kind of what I feel, is like this really frustrated energy. So I feel like for you, Group 1, you're really, it might be literal noise for some of you. Like your environment is too noisy and you can't focus, and maybe you need to get away from that, or you can't figure out where to go to get away from that. Maybe you have really noisy family members that you live with, or roommates, something like that. But whatever it is that feels really chaotic to you, that is blocking your focus, blocking your ability to get work done, or anything like that, I feel like that is what this message is about, is how you can deal with that situation. I'm hearing that for some of you it might just be mental noise. If like the external noise isn't resonating with you, if you don't really have a distracting or noisy environment, you might just have a lot of mental clutter and noise, if that makes sense, that you might need to be clearing out, which you can do, meditate more or go out in nature more. But anyway, let's pull some cards and see what the message is here. Okay, so Spirit, for group number 1, what is the message here for group number 1? Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I was saying, you guys are trying to get work done, but there's complexity, there's chaos, there's some sort of problem there. So I feel like that's kind of confirming. They're wanting me to say there is a way. I don't know what that means, but for somebody there is a way. If you're feeling really lost, maybe somebody here is feeling really confused by the number of options around you, the amount of thoughts in your head, you're feeling confused by it, but there is a way, they're wanting me to say. So Spirit, what is the message for group 1? We have the Emperor, We have the Four of Wands. A lot about discipline and structure here. Oh wow, 2 cards fell out over here. We have the Mother of Swords reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. And then, yeah, bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Okay, so yeah, like almost all of these cards are about structure and discipline. I feel like, especially if you're one of the people who's struggling with mental noise. Sorry, group 1, give me a minute here. It's let me tune in. I feel like you're scaring yourself a little bit here. Like you're overcomplicating something in your head. And if you are dealing with a lot of external distractions, a lot of external noise, like what I was talking about in the beginning. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear this, but that's almost like a manifestation of your own mental chaos. Like you are so conflicted in your head about something, about a direction to take, or you just have too many things going on in your head, like a storm. This card, this rune is about storms. It's like your mind feels stormy right now, and that's been going on for a while, so it's almost like that's manifesting in your external world, to the point where your external world feels stormy and distracting and you can't focus. And it's like they're wanting you to bring your focus to one thing at a time. I know that's like really generic advice, but it's just like you need to drop some things and focus on one thing at a time. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I just had to grab another tarot deck really quickly because I'm having trouble like focusing the energy here even. I feel like some of you who chose this group, you're feeling so overwhelmed and there's so much going on and there's so many choices that you are like curling up into a ball and you've stopped. Like it's almost paralyzing for some of you. And let's get some clearer advice on how to cope with that situation. But first, Spirit, can you clarify the Mother of Swords here? Please clarify the Mother of Swords. Okay, we have the Five of Swords and the 2. Feeling defeated by your responsibilities to the point where it is just clouding your mind. And you don't want to be as structured and disciplined. Spirit, what is the advice? What is the advice for group number 1 here? We have the Emperor again. 2 of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. So, okay, I mean, it's like you need to ask for help. There's somebody you can partner with that can help you out here. Like a specific person. With the Lovers here and the 2 of Cups. Like a man specifically with the Emperor here. I mean, it could be, I'm feeling an earth sign male or an air sign woman if you are not the air sign woman. Like specifically, this person can help you take on some of the responsibilities you're dealing with right now, and for some reason you're not asking for help. Like this isn't going to resonate with everybody. Like if this person doesn't sound like somebody in your situation, but there's somebody here. It's like you're ashamed to ask for help from this person. Could be a father or a brother. Financial assistance for some of you. You're afraid to ask to borrow some money even though you might need to. And Spirit's advice is to ask, right? Like, don't let pride get in the way. Spirit, what is the advice for group number 1 here? What is the advice for group number 1? 8 of Pentacles again. We are getting a lot of repeating cards here. But yeah, it's kind of repeating the... Okay, that's a different message. I'll get to that in a second. But it's kind of repeating this thing I was talking about in the beginning, which is focus on one thing at a time. So what I'm seeing in this 8 of Pentacles card is like all these different sections of the spider's web here. They're just looking like too many choices, too many things to do, too many steps to take, and it's making you curl up. Whereas this 8 of Pentacles card is like, focus on just one of those things. Just one task at a time. And it doesn't matter if you get it done. Just work on something. Just work on something to focus your mind. Because that's really the main thing they're wanting to say here is the chaos inside your mind is making everything in your life seem worse than it actually is. And if you just focus on one little thing, I just heard, even if it's not a productive thing, it doesn't need to be something productive. If you could just focus your mind on one task and just keep doing that from moment to moment to moment, it's going to help clear up a lot of this mental fog. Not fog, the mental chaos. Chaos is mental storm. That's more what it feels like. But I feel like there is once you can focus your mind and kind of get rid of the chaos and the distractions, that's what I'm seeing here with these 2 cards, is it's going to open up. You'll not only see the right path to take, but I feel like it's a new possibility you never considered before. It's going to bring a lot of happiness. It's going to help you move. I'm sorry if you've heard that, you guys. My dog's just making some noise over there. But yeah, there's a totally new possibility for your whole life that's going to make you a lot happier. And it's going to help you drop a lot of these responsibilities and things you're currently worried about. I don't know what specifically that might be, because it's going to be different for everybody that chose this group. But really, it's like you focus on one thing at a time. That's really what the message is. And I said these were going to be short messages, so maybe I should end it here. But somebody here, you really do. There is somebody in your life you can ask for help. Just to take some of your worries away. Some of the worries that are making your mind feel more cluttered. But yeah, that's really the message here, is they just want you to focus on one thing at a time. Not just like from day to day, but like literally from moment to moment. Like when you get out of bed, don't think about all the things that you have to do. Just focus on, getting up, taking a shower, and then brushing your teeth. Focus on painting at one moment or cooking at another. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's just like you got to focus your mind. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, group 1, I'm gonna end this here. I hope it was helpful. I really do. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. If it didn't, please give it a thumbs down. If you enjoyed this reading and you like pick a card readings, please feel free to check out my channel. I have everything categorized in the playlist tab on my page. And please consider subscribing if you enjoy my videos in general. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye! And welcome to your reading. You guys chose my Pink Rider-Waite Tarot deck today. So today we are getting just a quick message for what you need to hear right now. So let's get started. First, we have your overall energy of the reading, which I pulled a rune for you. And you guys have Isa, which means ice. I'm actually feeling a really positive energy, even though this isn't really a very positive card. Like anticipation, but almost frustrated from the excitement. If you live maybe somewhere where it's really wintry right now, maybe you're just really excited for winter to be over, the snow to melt, all of that, which I totally feel you there. But it's like this group feels like it's expecting something and you're excited for it, but the anticipation is like killing you. It's kind of the energy. But anyway, let's pull some cards and see what the message actually is here. So Spirit, for group 2, what message does group 2 need to hear right now? We have the King of Cups. What message does group 2 need to hear right now? I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Group 1, since it's my first reading in a while, was a little bit not as clear and concise as I would have liked, but we'll see. Hopefully I can keep yours short and sweet. We have the Page of Swords. Spirit, what message does group 2 need to hear right now? Yeah, it's like you guys know something really good is coming and you just can't wait for it any longer. But you're being patient. Something about being a good listener. And the 7 of Swords. Like, don't self-sabotage this here. Like, the initial feeling I was getting was that you are so excited about something, it's starting to turn into frustration. So some of you might actually be dealing with impatience. With good listener that I just heard. It might be you're waiting to hear back from something or somebody, and you're expecting everything to go well. Like maybe you had a really good job interview and it's just taking too long for the company to get back to you, but you feel like you got the job, that kind of thing. Or for some of you, maybe you sent a text message to a water sign male and they didn't respond to you, and I feel like you're expecting it to be good because it's like the trajectory of things was going really well in whatever your situation is. I don't want to get too specific, but it was going really well, and then like communication stopped or something like that, or a period of waiting started, and maybe it's gone on too long for some of you that you're starting to get paranoid, impatient, don't want to wait any longer, frustrated. But it's like it's like the message is things are still good. Like there's no reason to worry, there's no reason to get paranoid, there's no reason to get impatient. Things are going to work out. It's like, don't sabotage yourself, don't self-sabotage, don't sabotage the situation by giving into that the frustration that it feels like you're starting to move into. It's like they're just wanting to come through to remind you that things are good, everything's fine, don't worry, don't overthink this. Definitely don't be overthinking this. The King of Cups is a very patient energy. And the Nine of Cups is a very comfortable energy. So it's like they're wanting you to be comfortable and patient. And I think maybe that's why your rune here was Isa. It's like, it's just a natural period of waiting. Whatever that means to you. It's like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. That's all they really want to say. And I want to keep this short and sweet, but I'm going to pull just a few more cards of advice for you here, Group 2. So Spirit, do you have any final advice for Group 2 here in this situation? And I'll pull one outcome card too, because I just felt somebody wanted an outcome card. Although I really feel like it's turning out just fine. So we have the Four of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's just like, be patient, don't get frustrated or paranoid, and don't overthink it. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to have a great new beginning. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, especially since it does feel like at least one of you in this group is kind of waiting to hear back after a job interview, Ace of Pentacles is the perfect card for getting a new job. So it's like, don't worry. That's your message here, is don't worry, it's fine. Don't give in to the impatience. And then Spirit, can we get an overall outcome card, because I feel like Group 2 is wanting that. Can we get an overall current trajectory for the outcome, please? Four of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry. Just be patient. That's all you need to hear right now, Group 2. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please give this a thumbs up. If it didn't resonate, please give it a thumbs down. If you liked this reading and you like pick a cards, I do a lot of them on this channel. Go ahead and check out my page on the playlist tab. You'll see all of my readings categorized. I do them on a variety of topics. And if you have watched some videos and have decided that you like my channel, please consider subscribing. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye. Hi, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. You guys chose the, I think this is called the Modern Way Tarot deck. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We are just getting a very quick, short and sweet message for what you need to hear right now. So firstly, for the overall energy of your reading, I pulled you guys a rune, but Group 3, you got 2 runes. So we have Othala and we have Gebu. Huh, it's an interesting combination. So this could... Firstly, before I started your reading, when I was tuning in here, the energy feels really matter-of-fact, really logical. Some of you might be trying to make a decision right now about a major purchase, exchange. These 2 runes here could represent some sort of inheritance, something related to inheritance, inheritance dispute, birthday present. A lot of different situations are coming up here. Also, I don't know, something about like the markets, like stock markets or real estate or something. Some of you are worried about a bubble. That's very specific too, but let's just pull the cards and see what comes through here. So Spirit, for Group 3, what is the message for Group 3 here? What does Group 3 need to know right now? We have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you might be trying to collaborate with somebody or hire somebody for your business, something like that, and you're wondering if they're the right people. It almost feels like the overall energy here is you're worried if you're spending your money right or putting your resources in the right direction. if it's a fair exchange. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Three of Swords. There's a need to be diplomatic, I just heard. Be diplomatic, be logical, be straightforward. Don't react from emotion here. Two of Swords. Again, there's so many different situations here. I'm sorry that, like, for some of you, you're even worried about firing somebody. Like, it's just your team or where your money's going. Something about where you're putting your resources. You're kind of worried that you're making a bad decision. But it's also like you have enough facts. You have the resources, just rely on that to make your decision. I guess for some of you this could be romantic, although I feel like for most of you this is more financial or business related. Because some of you might be trying to make a decision about a relationship too. But whatever this decision is, it could be your emotional resources, your financial resources, your energetic resources. It's just like, it's almost like you're trying to decide if it's worth it. You made the right decision. So, yeah, it's just be diplomatic. If there are people involved in the situation, remain diplomatic, remain calm. You know, keep this King of Cups energy. Like, he's logical, but he keeps people's emotions in mind. He still has compassion and empathy, but he stays cool, calm, and collected. And I feel like that's what you need to do in this situation is, you know, consider your emotions, consider other people's emotions here, but like stick to the facts. Be fair, be diplomatic, don't react angrily, don't say things out of anger. Especially if it's a family member that's frustrating you. Somebody needs to hear that. Just, if you come to the situation as the cool, calm, collected one, it's really going to turn out more in your favor. But anyway, let's pull some cards for advice here. Spirit, what is your advice for group number 3 and what they're dealing with here? What is your advice? Okay, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, especially if you're feeling emotional about this decision, like really anxious about it, really worried that you're making the wrong decision, chill out for a bit. Wait for your emotions to calm down. Your emotions might be paralyzing you. Like, there's no rush. There's absolutely no rush. The Knight of Wands. What is group 3's advice? Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. So yeah. It's like you're gonna make the right decision. Just like trust yourself. It's like, dude, trust yourself. That's really the message here. That's really the advice. It's like, you know what's right for you. Don't let other people's negative emotions about a situation control you or affect what you know is right. Like the Knight of Wands knows what's right for him. That's why he pursues his passions so quickly sometimes. He just knows what's right and he just goes for it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let other people make you doubt yourself. You're making the right decision here. It's like you've done the research, you have the facts, you know what's right for you. You just don't question it. Don't question yourself here. Okay, and don't, just be cool, calm, and collected. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, but Spirit, can we get maybe just a little bit of info about the outcome in this situation for group 3, please? Just outcome, please, Spirit. What is the likely outcome for group 3? We have the 10 of Wands, likely outcome for group 3. 2 of Wands. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like you're pushing through really hard to make this decision, and it feels really burdensome right now. Like you're just, it's like you were really certain, then you hit this wall and you're starting to doubt yourself, but it's just like, let go of that doubt, you know what's right, and then it's like your doubt is all of these extra sticks he's holding right here, but really the path's going to open up really clearly for you once you just make the decision, allow it to happen, and pursue with what you know is correct. But anyway, group 3, I'm going to end this right here. If this resonated, please give this a thumbs up. If it didn't, please give it a thumbs down. If you like this video and if you like pick a card videos, please feel free to check out all my other videos. I make a lot of pick a cards on this channel, which you can find categorized on the playlist tab of my page. And if you like my readings in general, please consider subscribing. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.